Namaste, my dear friends, and welcome to Stars of Hope 367, day 237 of your healing journey to wholeness, becoming a better version of yourself, empowered, inspired, motivated, harmonized, and balanced. We continue our healing journey through the energy centers, the chakras, working with the throat chakra, the Vishuddha, or the communication chakra as it is known. Vishuddha chakra, your communication center. The Vishuddha or throat chakra is the bridge between your heart and your mind. It presides over your will, your power of choice, and your sense of truth. Vishuddha meditations will help you to express creative impulses, take responsibility for your choices and decisions, and speak up for what you believe in. The meditation we will be doing today is the yantra meditation and chanting the mantra Ham in the meditation. So if you'd like to get ready, make sure you're sitting with your back supported, your spine erect yet relaxed, and your head resting gently at the top of your neck. And get into the gap, the grounding, the attunement, and the protection. Grounding by imagining thick, strong, wide roots going down, deep down into Mother Earth, and feel them being securely and safely held, just like the roots of all the plants and trees that grow on our planet are. From the tiniest saplings to the big ancient trees. Attunement, connecting to the divine spark, the divine essence, the life force at the core of your being. And get a sense of this expanding, because where our attention goes, energy flows. And protection, getting a sense of, becoming aware of, or imagining a huge sphere filled with pure, brilliant white universal light coming down from above and settling all around you, extending to the space in front, the space to your right, to the space behind you, the space to your left, the space above, and the space below. And for the visual, and focusing your awareness on your breath as we do the meditation of the yantra. Gaze at the yantra on the card with half-closed eyes. Focus your awareness on the 16 purple petals, starting at the top, and slowly rotate your gaze clockwise, moving your gaze from one petal to the next and to the next. As you work your way around the clock, becoming aware of the colors and the symbols on the petals. Focusing on your breathing, and just try to move your gaze from one petal to the next on every out breath. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, move to the next petal along. Breathing in and breathing out. breathing in and breathing out, 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 moving one petal at a time, breathing in and breathing out, breathing in and breathing out, breathing in and breathing out, and continuing to do so till you reach to the point just before you started rotating your gaze around. And then move your attention, your gaze, to the downward pointing triangle. Representing the energy being funneled through your throat and to the circle, representing the element of space or ether. Next, focus on the elephant and getting a sense of his legs connecting to the earth and the trunk to the heavens. And now gently close your eyes. Once again focusing on the in-breath and the out-breath. With every in-breath, breathing in the silence, the stillness, and the spaciousness. And on the out-breath, say the mantra Hum to yourself or out loud if you wish. Breathing in stillness, spaciousness, and silence. On the out breath, say the mantra Hum or chant the mantra Hum silently or out loud. With every out breath, Hum. With every in breath, silence, stillness, and spaciousness. On the out breath, Hum. Breathing in, peace, stillness, spaciousness, and silence. Breathing out, Hum. Becoming aware of your entire being filled with spaciousness, stillness, and silence, and the essence of ether. On the out breath, saying Hum to yourself or out loud, and becoming aware of your entire being filled with silence, stillness, spaciousness, and the element ether. And as you say Hum on the out breath, become aware of the frequency, the vibration of the sound completely surrounding your energy field. opening it for communication. And now focusing your awareness on the pure, brilliant white universal light surrounding you. Gently close your eyes and breathe in this pure, brilliant white universal light, getting a sense of it flowing into your entire being. From the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes, and from your shoulders down to the tips of your fingers and thumbs, in soft, gentle waves, relaxing, clearing, and healing as it spreads. On the out breath, letting go and sensing what you've released escape as wispy grey smoke, which is transformed by the pure, brilliant light within the sphere and flows back out to the universe. Breathing in more and more of this pure, brilliant white universal light. Get a sense of it flowing into your entire being, into all the organs and tissues, into every single cell, every molecule, every atom, in soft, gentle waves, relaxing, clearing, and healing as it spreads. On the out breath, letting go and sensing what you've released escape as wispy grey smoke, which is transformed by the pure, brilliant white light within the sphere and flows back out to the universe. Breathing in more and more of this pure, brilliant white light from the universe surrounding you, and getting a sense of it filling your entire being from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes, and from your shoulders down to the tips of your fingers and thumbs, into all the organs and tissues, into every single cell, every molecule, every atom, into the subatomic spaces and particles through them and around them. On the out breath, letting go and sensing what you've released escape as wispy grey smoke, which is transformed by the pure, brilliant white light within the sphere and flows back out to the universe. Now gently moving your awareness into your heart center, becoming aware of it being filled with the stillness, the spaciousness, and the silence, and the pure, brilliant white universal light. And get a sense of it softening, relaxing, and opening, allowing the energies to radiate out in all directions. The pure, brilliant white universal light, and stillness, silence, and spaciousness, and the element of ether. And get a sense of now resting in one unified field, which is the same inside and outside of you. Stillness, silence, and spaciousness, and pure, brilliant white universal light. Rest in this space, focusing on your breathing, breathing in and out to a count that's most comfortable for you, whether it's a 3-3, 4-4, 5-5, or 6-6. For about a minute, I will let you know when the time is complete. Starting to gently bring your awareness back to the here and now, becoming aware of your feet on the floor, your body in the chair, and your breathing. Getting a sense of how you are on a physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual level. Coming back to the here and now, fully present in the now, opening your eyes, coming back totally to the here and now. Well done and welcome back. Thank you for watching and listening. And if this is where we part company for today, do remember to click the thumbs up button, to like the video, share and subscribe, and have a joyful day. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Until then, my dear friends, take care, be safe, remain well. Namaste. And if you're staying for the inspirational cards and thoughts, let's begin. The Motivation Manifesto card. Owning this life truth is freeing. I am not in charge of or responsible for the wrecks others have created in their lives, and I do not need to save everyone in my life. Yes, that was very freeing, because I'm one of these people that goes into rescue mode anytime somebody is in trouble, and it took a long time and several not so good responses from people, and obviously people not helping me when I needed help or being of any assistance at times when I needed it. It taught me that lesson, that everyone is responsible for themselves, and to assist when I could, and also having the courage to say no without guilt obligation when it didn't really suit. It was a hard lesson, and if you're in that space, it may be worthwhile reflecting on it and seeing when it actually serves you to say yes and when it doesn't, because at the end of the day, you're the only one who can look after yourself and your energy. The affirmators at work. Filling the well. Feeling like your brain could use a tiny jump start or medical transplant? It might be time to take a break and go explore some completely unrelated territory for a few days. Wells can only provide so much water before they dry up, and brains are the same way. Regardless, your brain could use a kick in the brain pants, so step away from your routine and head to the nearest museum, park, concert, or chowder cool-off. Do it now. Hurry, before your boss sees you climbing out of the window. And there's a little explanation about the brains drying up. It says, brains don't dry up, but the metaphor holds true. I hope you can read this. It's a bit better than the yellow card I had the other day. And the Voice of Knowledge card today. Lies blind our faith and lead us nowhere. When lies blind our faith, we fall into the illusion that we are separate from God, and we lose our power of creation. Real faith is having faith in life, faith in ourselves, faith for no reason. From this point of view, we can create whatever we want to create. And the Life Navigator deck card is Winds of Change. Change is just life updating itself. Engage in it and discover the benefits it holds for you. Even if they seem hidden, they are there. And the Whispers of Healing card today is triggers. And it shows a variety of things, and triggers are things that actually push our buttons. So what are your triggers? I will leave the card up here while I read a bit of the expanded meaning. The occurrences or circumstances in your life may affect you on a deep level and be stored in your memory as wounds or triggers. Your ego can become defensive due to the emotional wounds you carry with you. Once a wrongdoing has happened in your life, it cannot be undone, but you choose how to handle the outcome. There is no single situation you cannot overcome. You can detach from the triggers, but you must have the will and desire to do so. Authentic healing means accepting past trauma, sadness, depression, and disappointments. From here, you can choose to accept responsibility for your emotions and your triggers. When you neutralize the stories from your past, they lose their grip on your present happiness. Holding on to pain limits your ability to live life to the fullest. It's time to disconnect the switch and stop allowing a past situation to control your current actions. The bubbles on this image represent memories and stories from the past. Once they no longer have energy to trigger you, they will pop and disappear. The sun rises on the horizon, reminding you that you have a new day in which to create anything you want. The warmth of the sun supplies extra love to you. The ocean and river bring flow, gentleness, and friendship to help you release what no longer serves you. You're being challenged to live in this moment. That is so true. Live in the now. And I remember coming across a quote, I think it was from Sadhguru. It said, when you can talk about your past without crying, you have healed that situation. And that is so true. Because then there is no emotional charge to that event or the story. When you can tell your story of your past trauma without crying, you have healed it because it no longer has that emotional charge to affect you. The winged wisdom card today is moth. It's sensitivity, boundaries, turn to the light. The affirmation, I focus on the light. And we all know how moths are drawn to the flame. Trust your instincts. Even if you lack clarity at this time, you're making progress and can trust your feelings to guide the way. If something feels right, move toward it. If something seems off, step back. There is no need to justify your feelings with logic. You're going through a time of heightened psychic and emotional sensitivity. So be sure to give yourself time to replenish, nurture, and protect all of your being. You have the innate ability to find a source of spiritual light, even during the darker times in life. And the power of now cards today is rising above thought. As you listen to the thought, feel a conscious presence, your deeper self, behind or underneath the thought. As it were, this is the beginning of the end of involuntary and compulsive thinking. Being aware of our being helps us focus on the bigger aspect, the bigger picture, or what lies behind all of that. So I hope you've enjoyed the inspirational cards. Have a beautiful, joyful day ahead. Until tomorrow, my dear friends, take care, be safe, remain well. Namaste.